Ladies and gentlemen, once again, you are welcome to the Sabbath. You are welcome to the Sabbath with the Key family. This morning we have our new guest in the Sabbath, Living Peace. How are you? Wave to the audience, wave to them, wave. What does that do that? Just get them. Wave. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, you are in the Sabbath. You are in the Sabbath. Now here you can learn about the true God. Welcome to the Sabbath with the prophet of Yahweh, the man that understands the things of God more than every one of you. Even though you're arguing and you don't know, but the prophet doesn't know shit. Now what the prophet said the Sabbath to educate you to know about the higher God. Because there are many figures that they have come in the name of God. Many figures are created in of God for you and you're using them, but those names are not effective. Because the fact of the matter, words are magical, words are powerful. So if you're using a certain name of God and it's not moving nothing for you and everything gets stuck and you're saying you do that, it's fucked up, you have to change. So we are here to teach you. Tell someone that the true prophet is there. Prophet Kima, the servant of Yahweh is on the Sabbath. Today is the Sabbath day. Saturday is a day set aside that we have to worship the Creator, the higher one, the owner of the universe, the one that created time and space at the same time. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, our job is to teach you about God. Because I know for the word that most of you guys don't know God. That's why you have been hijacked. You have been hijacked. You have been hijacked. Your mind has been hijacked. Your heart has been hijacked. You just think with your mind that, oh, what you're doing is right. You have found the true God, and that is false. You have never discovered the true God yet. Because the God that created the universe does not look at you and myself. The other God, when they go create, when he was looking at men, that is a false God. That God is a false God. So when you come here, you are with the true God. This God that we worship is not a man. This God does not look like us. And this God is the higher God. Now always make it our duty to teach mankind, to teach them, even though we know they have been stolen away from the truth and they have been playing with. Everything they're doing is just fake, but to themselves, what they're doing is right, that they feel to themselves that they know God. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to teach you. It's time now. Let me finish teaching. No, we're not playing music again, and I have to preach. After I preach, then we pray. After we finish praying, then we go to the playground. Okay? Yeah, okay. So now I come in to preach. Yeah, okay, be quiet now. Now I come in to preach. After preaching, we will pray. After pray, then we go to the playground. Okay? Oh yeah. After praying, okay? Okay. That's good. Good girl. You're a good girl, okay? I love you. Daddy love you. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Sabbath. The Sabbath is a day set aside, since ancient time. Like I told you, the Bible is not the one that instigated the Sabbath. The Sabbath was instigated by the Asian black people from the land of the Seti God. That is today Iraq. It used to be called the land of the Seti God, and later became the land of the Akkadian. From after the Akkadian, the Gishites and other people took it. But now the Iranians are in the land, the people from Iraq, they are in the land, so have become the land of the Iraqi people. But now the fact of the matter, the land is the land of the Seti God. Okay? So the Sabbath started in the land of the Seti God long times ago, with black people having day to worship their God and giving day to their slaves to go and worship God. And the Jews took it and put it in the Bible. The Arab took it and put it in the Quran. And the Christian took it and put it in the European took it and put it within their Bible, in their Bible. So my job is to sit down here and teach you about God, because I'm the servant of God and I have my own religion. Everything you see is holy. Don't be moved away and be afraid. Maybe there's something you don't see in other religions, but you see it here. You see me moving with the Kaute. The Kaute from the African culture. It shows leadership. The leader goes with the Kaute. The king goes with the Kaute. The chief goes with Kaute, because my religion is a mixed religion of African culture, Mesopotamians, Seti God culture, and Hebrew culture, and also my own philosophy. So when you see here, this is the Kaute. This is from African culture. It shows leadership. I don't want you, because you are being played with, you are being lied to. So when you see artifacts, you see antiquity, you see artwork, for you it's satanic, for you it's demonic. So I have to make you to understand. This is not witch. This is an artwork. Okay, this is an artwork. This is the head of the cow. They took it and they put it into this metal, and it shows leadership in African culture. Okay, this is for leadership. You see me with the African necklace. Okay, this is the necklace. This is a necklace with a beautiful face, African face. This is a necklace with a beautiful African face, the face of a mask. Okay, this is a necklace, my daughter holding it to tell you that it's nothing evil. Even the kids can hold it, showing it to you. Okay, okay, this is the mask. Okay, that's good. That's the mask. This is a beautiful face of Africans. Okay. And this mask is the mask of an African man who was the first black man ever in African culture to teach people how to do artwork. His name was Islam. And this mask is Islam mark from the Dan culture. And also this is also represent passport in an African culture. Before passport became a piece of paper, passport used to be a mask, okay? Every African tribe have their own passport. This is the Dan passport. When you see the face of this mask, it represents the Dan culture, because the face of the mask trying to give you the designs of the face of a cultural people. Okay, that won't be up there. Okay, of a cultural people. So this is the Dan passport. So when a Dan person, ancient time, traveling from one region to another region that is not Dan region, he goes with this mask. And when the people see him with this mask, they know which of the culture he comes from. So they call this the passport mask. So Africans need to learn this because you have been taken away from your culture. Our enemy have taught you. And when your enemy teach your children, automatically your children will hate everything about you. So this is the passport, this is the damn passport, and this is the face of Islam. Islam was the man that taught all Africans how to make artwork. Okay, this is the face of Islam. Okay. So this is what we call talit in Hebrew. Talit is what we call hita. This is the talit, okay, that we used to cover our hair with. This particular cloth here is from Morocco. It's for the Amazigh people. The Amazigh people, this is the cloth. It's the same people that we call the Berber or the barbaric in English, but themselves, they call themselves the Amazigh. So this is the Amazigh cloth, and I use it to cover my hair. Covering your hair is a sign in Hebrew. Sit down. It's a sign in the Hebrew culture that represents God is above, okay? Because your hair is the most important part of your body. So when you take a cloth and put it over your head, according to the Hebrew culture, it says that you recognize, okay, sorry. It recognize and it make you to know that God is above. So putting in Hebrew is called talit. Putting the talit on your head, it shows that you recognize that God is above you, because your hair is the most important part of your body. So when you put this talit on your head, it means that God is above. So in the Hebrew culture, we use the Hebrew idea in our religion, which is called justice and judgment. Like I told you, it's made of Hebraism, it's made of African culture, and it's also made of Sumerian culture. Because when we're talking about religion means principles, okay? There is nothing other than principles in religion. Religion is principle. Some people might be surprised, but while Prophet Kisi have his own religion, then he using Hebrew culture, using African culture, using Sumerian culture, because all these various principles are from God, okay? And all these principles that putting them together into one shows that they themselves, they were on the same track like the prophet. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being in the Sabbath. Today in the Sabbath, we will be discussing about what is Jews, what is Hebrew, and what is Israel. Because more people are being played with. More people don't understand, okay, the history of the Bible and things that is the fact. They are being played with, trying to break things down for you. People feel when they say Jews, J-E-W, it automatically means Israelite, okay? When you say you Jews, then people think that automatically you are an Israelite or automatically you are Hebrew. Stop. Sit down. Or you can't go inside. If you don't want to be quiet, you can't go inside. You have to be quiet, okay? Go to your brother, then after you come, we pray. Okay, so if you don't want to go, then be quiet. Okay, thank you. So, when people hear the word Hebrew, they just think that Hebrew means and the Jews. Okay, Hebrew means Jews and Jews mean Hebrew. Sorry. People believe that Hebrew means Jews and Jews mean Hebrew. So I need to make this clear to you, okay, that Hebrews does not mean Jews and Jews does not mean Hebrew, and Israelite does not mean Jews. Because all of you are just running in a cycle. Thinking that Hebrew means Jews, Jews mean Hebrew, and Hebrew, Jews also mean Israelite. I have to try to separate them so you can understand and you will ask your question. Jews is a person who follow a religion called Judaism. Jews is a person who follow a religion called Judaism. Similarity is like a Christian. Christian is a person who follow a religion called Judaism. How you call it? Christianity. Called Christianity. Muslim is a person who follow a religion called Islam. Okay. So Jews is a person who found a religion called Judaism. Christian is a person who found a religion called Christianity. And Muslim is a person who found a religion called Islam. So in this spotlight, people are making it to look like Jews is a race. They make it to sign that Jews is a race, and Jews is a tribe, and Jews is a language. All these things are deception and lie I'm about to debunk. Jews is not a race, because people are deceiving you, because race get to do with lineage. It get to do with genetic. Okay? Race get to do with genetic, get to do with your gene, get to do with who you are from your background, or your genetic background. That's what race get to do with. So Jews is not a race. Jews is not a race. I want you to take down your note after you can ask a question based on the topic under discussion. Jews is not a race. You are being deceived by the Europeans, by the Americans, that Jews was a race. But I'm telling you now, as the black man that created his own religion, Prophet Key, I'm telling you that Jews is not a race. Okay, Jews is a religion person who follow a religion called Judaism. Following a religion get nothing to do with a genetic connection. Okay, following his religion have nothing to do with your genes, have nothing to do with your bloodline, have nothing to do with your lineage. Following a religion have nothing to do with bloodline. Okay? Jews is a person that follow a religion called Judaism. Judaism. So if you follow that faith called Judaism, automatically you are a Jew. When you follow that religion called Judaism, automatically you are a Jew. There are Jews from many places. We got African Jews, we got European Jews, we get Asian Jews, we get Jews from everywhere. So long you believe in that religion, you are a Jew. It have nothing to do with family lineage, have nothing to do with bloodline, have nothing to do with your gene. But you have been made to believe that Jews is a race. You have been made to believe that Jews is a race. Go to your mouth, she give you water. Mommy. Okay, you have been made to believe that Jews is a race. You have been made to believe that Jews is a tribe. You have been made to believe that Jews is a language. You have been lied to. And I need to debunk the lie and save you. Because you are blind, you are primitive, and information have been hidden from you. And you have to go and look for it to know the facts. Jews is not a tribe. Jews is not a race. Jews is a person that believes in a religion called Judaism. Christianity is not a tribe. Christianity is not a race. Christianity is a religion, and those that believe in a religion are Christian. That's the same thing with Jews. Jews is a person that believes in a religion called Judaism. Same thing like a Christian. Christian is a person that believes in a religion called Christianity. Okay? So this needs to be made clear. But you have been lied to. You have been deceived because of your poor education. You have been deceived because you don't do research. You have been deceived, so you believe that Jews is a race, Jews is a tribe, Jews is a language. You have been deceived. Okay? Then I come to the next step, which is Hebrew. Hebrew are people that belongs to a man called Abraham. Hebrew are people that belong to a man called Abraham. Okay? Okay. Hebrew get nothing to do with a religion. Hebrew gets something to do with a man. It gets something to do with a father. It gets something to do with a family. A family. The first Hebrew in the Bible, we heard about him in the book of Genesis chapter 14 verses 13. Read with me in Genesis chapter 14 verses 13. Let me read. The first time the word Hebrew appeared in the Bible is in Genesis chapter 14 verses 13. It reads thus. One who had escaped came and reported this to Abraham the Hebrew. Now Abraham was living near the great tree of Mamre, the Amorites, a brother of Eshcol and Aner, all of whom were allies with Abraham. Okay. Abraham is the man called Abraham afterward. Okay? Stop. Sit down. Stop. Daddy. Sit down or you come and go to your man. Okay, go. I'll finish, I'll call you. Okay? No, I'll finish, I'll call you. Go to mommy, I'll finish, I'll call you so you can pray. Okay? Yeah, go. Okay? I'll finish, I'll call you. Good girl. Okay? Go, I'll finish, I'll call you. So, the first time we heard about the word Hebrew, it was in Genesis chapter 14 verses 13. Hebrew was a man called Abraham. So Hebrew get to do with a father, get to do with a man called Abraham. So when S is added to Hebrew, it becomes Hebrews. Then it becomes plural. Then it becomes many. So the first man in the Bible to be called Hebrew was Abraham. So Hebrews are descendants of Abraham. Hebrews, when S is added to Hebrew, Hebrew. Hebrew. When S is added to Hebrew, it becomes Hebrews. Okay, Hebrews. So Hebrews mean people that came from the family of Abraham. I'm coming. Okay, so when S is added to it, automatically it becomes plural. It becomes Hebrews. So Hebrews are the descendants of Abraham. Abraham's descendants are Hebrews. Okay? Abraham's descendants are Hebrews. So it gets nothing to do with belief. It gets to do with genetic connection. Hebrew get to do with genetic connection. You cannot be Abraham descendant if Abraham blood is not in you. You cannot be a Hebrew if you don't have Abraham blood in you. You like it now, the fakers are fake everything around. They say so long you believe in Abraham, it means you are sons of Abraham. I can believe in somebody made to be the person's son. So, like I say, religion don't teach and logic. They teaches faith and stupidity. They teach you belief. What religion gave you is belief. Religion don't teach you logic. Okay? Because Abraham is a man called Hebrew. So, to be a Hebrew, you have to be from Abraham descendants. You have to be from Abraham bloodline. You have to be from Abraham lineage. That one get nothing to do with your belief. To be part of the Yezian family, the Key family, the Prophet Key family, you have to have Prophet Key blood. Whether you believe in what Prophet Key is saying, that cannot make you part of the Key family. No. The Key family got to do with a bloodline. The Key family got to do with genetic connection. So you cannot be Prophet Key family if you don't have Hachumakole, the Key blood. You have to have the key blood before you be part of the key family. So if you don't have the blood of Abraham, you are not a Hebrew. You lucky can believe in God till tomorrow. You are just a believer in God, but you are not a Hebrew. So Hebrew get to do with a genetic connection. Hebrew get nothing to do with your belief system. Hebrew got nothing to do with your belief system. You are Hebrew because Abraham is your ancestor. You are Hebrew because you came from Abraham lineage. So long you don't come from Abraham lineage, you are not a Hebrew. You are a Jew, does not make you a Hebrew. Jews are people that believe in Judaism. Jews are not automatically Hebrews. Jews are people that believe in Judaism. Okay? Hebrews are people who are Abraham descendant. So if you are not Abraham descendant, you are not a Hebrew. Then I move to Israelite. Okay? Israelite is the similar thing to being a Hebrew. Israel is the name that was given to the man called Jacob. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. According to the Bible, Jacob rose up with a supernatural person, and allowing to time the person were about to leave, and Jacob asked for a blessing. Okay, and the supernatural person asked Jacob, said, "What's your name?" And Jacob said, "My name is Jacob." And the supernatural person told Jacob, "Your name shall not be Jacob no more, your name shall be Israel." So Jacob's name was changed to Israel. Okay, so Israel is also the name of Jacob. The same way Hebrew is also the name of Abraham. So Israel is the name of Jacob. So to be an Israelite, there's a difference between Israelite and Israeli. Israelite and Israeli. There's a difference between Israelites and Israeli. Okay? So Israel was the man called Jacob. And Jacob had 12 sons and 1 daughter. Okay? So the 12 sons of Jacob represented the 12 tribe of Jacob, which is the 12 tribe of Israel. Because Jacob is Israel. Israel is Jacob. So the 12 sons of Jacob means the 12 sons of Israel. So to be an Israelite, you have to be from Jacob's family. To be an Israelite, you have to be from Jacob's family. You can be from Abraham's family, but you're not from Jacob's family. Because Jacob is not the only grandson that Abraham had. Abraham had 8 children in all. Okay? Have 8 children in all. Some of the children that you can see their name in Genesis chapter 25. Abraham had 8 children in all. Some people believe that Abraham had only 2 children, Ishmael and Isaac. No. After Ishmael and Isaac, Abraham had other children. You can find it in Genesis chapter 25. Abraham had other children. Okay? So you can be a Hebrew, but you cannot be an Israelite. How it works? Because Abraham had other sons. For example, the Madian. Okay? The Madian and the Day, they are one of Abraham's sons. They are Abraham's sons. So if you are from the Madian, you are a Hebrew, but you are not an Israelite. Somebody said Bible story today. Yeah, the Bible story today because we're teaching the Sabbath. Maybe you only know about Prophet Key on social media. Prophet Key is a religious man that have his own religion, that have a day to teach his religion. I teaches my religion on every Saturday. Okay? That's the northern side of Prophet Key. So you need no Prophet Key to be a political analyst who can be frying criminal man and boy. But you don't know Prophet Key, that Prophet Key is a religious man that knows the Bible more than your pastor. And you give him money to every Sunday. Prophet Key know the Bible part of it. So you don't know the sound of the prophet. That's why you have to be patient to discover the prophet. Every prophet comes on their own slide. Prophet Muhammad and King, they were killing people. Jesus and King, they were beating people in the synagogue. Moses then made people to run away. But the prophet here brought man cause. Every prophet get what they bring man cause to be digging criminal man pussy. But at the same time, I know God more than the people of my generation. So that way you know that the prophet was sent. And every prophet get way to teach his message. Okay? So you can be a Hebrew, but you can't be an Israelite. Because to be an Israelite, you have to come from the lineage of Jacob. Abraham can be your father, but so long Jacob is not your father, you are not an Israelite. So there are many people who are Hebrew, but they are not Israelite. Okay? There are many people who are Hebrew and not Israelite. And so long you Israelite, automatically you become a Hebrew. You understand that one? When you are an Israelite, automatically you become a Hebrew. Because Hebrew is the descendants of Abraham. So, the Israelites are the grandsons of Abraham, the grandchildren of Abraham, Abraham's grandchildren in there. So if you are Abraham's grandchildren because you are an Israelite, automatically you are Hebrew. But you being Hebrew does not automatically make you an Israelite. But there are some Israelites, there are some Hebrew who are Israelite. But there are some Hebrew who are not Israelite. They are just Hebrew because Abraham is the grandfather, but they don't get no genetic connection with a man called Jacob. Let me see, who is this? Hello. Hello? Yeah, good. I would the end of the journalist. But by in Africa, I'll be going to Liberia next month. And in Africa. Now who the end of the journalist right? You got it? It's been a while. So what was your mission? Oh, you want to investigate me in Nima? Okay, when I come to Nima, then I will call you because I'll be in Nima next month. You are doing my project there. Okay, I'm doing my project there. So my project there. So when I get to Nima next month, then I will let you know that you can see what I'm doing there. Okay, thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're listening. And give me a listening ear. Don't just be here because you want to be here. Be here to learn something. The prophet is versatile. Okay? That's the religious side of the prophet. It was from religion before we went into politics. So this is the foundation of who made Prophet Key who he is. Because the Prophet Key get religious knowledge. And people that get religious knowledge are very smart. And people that get religious knowledge are people that you can count on. And they are stable. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you can be a Hebrew and be an Israelite. You be an Israelite and be a Hebrew. And you can be a Hebrew and you cannot be an Israelite. Because Hebrew are the descendants of Abraham. Like I told you, say, Abraham had 8 sons. So if you are from the Ishmaelites, one of Abraham's sons, you are not an Israelite. You are a Hebrew because you Ishmael in a son. You Ishmael in a son. So being Ishmael in a son, you are not an Israelite, but you are a Hebrew. So there's a difference between Hebrew and the Israelite. And there are difference between the Hebrew and the Jews. So you have to know all these things. For me, I'm a Hebrew, and I'm also an Israelite. I'm a Hebrew. I'm the descendants of Abraham through my great-grandfather, Jacob. I'm from the tribe of Dan. The Dan people are the judges among the Israel tribe. We are the judges. We are the one that can judge you and crucify you. We are the one that can curse you according to the blessings of Moses. We the one that can curse people and will put more on you, it will follow you, will hold you. We put more job, we are government went down. And then more stay here. When I put on you, it will stay with you because that one biblically, we the one that can curse people in Israel. We the one that can put more on you, become nothing. You that be confused, be cutting your eyebrow or jealous, let me rattle. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, so that the teaching for the Sabbath. So the prophet keep man, you know that because a man pussy, every prophet get their own material they can use. They get their own thing they can bring. I bring man cause to the world. The same time the prophet man cause, the prophet know God more than you. And now why you know the man that prophet? The prophet will bring always something strange to the world. And Muhammad came, he said he not know book, but he was a prophet. Muhammad bring illiteracy. Muhammad on the whole level that with illiteracy. You don't know how to read and write. That's the title to get to Muhammad. He don't know how to read and write. And they seen that he was killing people. The prophet that don't know how to read and write was Muhammad. Every prophet comes with something strange. And it seems that when you ask them about God, they would explain to you about God in the perfect way that you understand. Then Prophet Moses came. Now Moses brought run away. How to run away from your slave master. Now Moses came and taught people how to run away in group. How to run away in group. Moses brought run away, break away. Moses brought rebel. Create rebel, make them to break away, and when they create their own nation, they have their own law. That's what Moses brought. So if you are living between Moses time, you say you small yourself, but Moses not prophet. I mean, who may put it run away from authority. Moses made it put it run away from authority. Authority found them, the authority died in the sea. He brought up a runaway, made put it run away. Every prophet gets something he brings. And every prophet gets a religion, he always give to people. Moses brought his own law. After Abraham had his own law, Moses can introduce his own law, the Moses law. Muhammad can introduce his own law, they call it Sharia. All of them will bring their own law. Because a prophet will bring something, and their law is the principle. Prophet Kika can teach you about justice and judgment. And Prophet Kika always make you to know that words are meant to be, you can go ahead and curse man pussy. I told some people them shoot the other day. They say about those that kill, those that steal, those that rape. And you say there is no hell. I said there is no hell. Nobody going to hell. They say, but all the people that commit all the kind of act, where are they going? I said, but they're going to paradise. He said, how you say somebody that kill, somebody that steal, somebody that rape, the person not going to hell, the person going to God. Then I tell them, I say, but do you know that everybody living by their destiny? God gave everybody their destiny. If killing is in your destiny, you will be a killer. If raping is in your destiny, you will be a rapist. Anything that in your destiny you do, so when you do things that in your destiny, why will God punish you for it? That would be logical, yeah. Left is nothing else but a destiny. Okay? So if you do things that are within your destiny, because everything you're doing is within your destiny. So how will God punish you for doing things that God put in your destiny? Because God is the programmer of the life you live. God programmed the life. And God plan it, how we're supposed to live it. So if you are a killer, that God make you to kill, God put it in your DNA, put it in your destiny that you will kill. So that God made you to kill. Nothing happens on the earth without God's approval. So everything that you do, that God allowed it, there is the truth message of God. And that the kind of message that can destroy Christianity and destroy Islam. So they don't want to hear it, that you're not going to hell. Because they use hell to make you afraid. They use hell to control you. Because when you are afraid, you are easily controlled. It's a mafia word. They bring your fear, then because of your fear, they control you. So the whole life you live in is destiny. God made you to live this way you are living. Your life is planned. The same way the whole world is planned, everything is season. We get rainy season, now it's raining all over. See what it rained yesterday in Liberia. We get dry season, now it's somewhere in America, get dry season, and we get winter. We get time for suffering, we get time for enjoyment, we get season. Everything is planned. So life is all about destiny. God has planned everything, and we just need to live according to the book of God. Because we are living our life according to the book that was written about our life. So whether you kill, whether you rebel, whether you hopojo, whether you dazzle, you are not going to hell. Somebody say my network is bad. Since I came in the country, I have been hacked. My Facebook have been hacked. Just watch it when I go abroad. When I go in live, you will see my viewer. When I hear, you will see my viewer. The country controls the internet. They control the internet and they control people page, they control people viewer. So just my what you want to leave where I go abroad, you see the viewer will change. So hello, are you there? So you're not going to hell. Because you are living according to what God planned for you. So if I plan a life you're supposed to live, why will I punish you when you live that life? Logic. If God is the programmer of life, and all religious people agree that God is the programmer of life. So if I program your life, then you live it, why will I go and punish you again for the life that I programmed for you? Tell me. The life that I programmed for you, you say you want to live this life. Then after you have lived that life, then I say, oh, I will punish you. No, nobody going to hell. This is the morning man message. And I challenge all the Asian preachers there who can, Asian philosophy who can challenge me that God never created us to live according to our destiny. And yes, when you're talking about destiny changer, destiny helper, destiny day, nobody can change anybody's destiny. Then check that word who is not destiny. Nobody can change anybody's destiny. You are not going to hell because you are a killer. You are not going to hell because you call somebody man pussy. You are not going to hell because you rape somebody. You are not going to hell because you steal. You are not going to hell. All the things within your program that God make you to do. The only punishment you will get it on this earth. The authority on the earth, because we get God on the law, we get men on the law. We should not have this. There are man-made law and God-made law. Man-made law, when you kill, you'll be put in jail, and in some other area, you'll be killed for it. Man-made law, when you steal, you will be punished and you go to jail for stealing. A man-made law there. But the sin that the man himself who put in jail, they said to the stealing too. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the Sabbath. The teaching here, a sound teaching. The teaching here, that logic. The teaching here, that not play. We're not saying that you're begging people for offerings. We don't do that. Like I always tell people, the things of God is free. Everything that God gave to us is free. So anything that we give back to people in the name of God has to be free. Go around on your preachers then, around Christian preacher then. It's what the preach must straight is going for offering. The left God gave them is free. The left God gave you is free. You're not paying God for giving you left. Then when you want to go tell people about God, then people should pay you. Somebody will give you free left. Free left, you can't pay for it. To go talk about that person, somebody should pay you. You see how you're ungrateful? There is no logic in religion. Religion is just belief and bunch of nonsense. The left you living as a pastor, that free left, you never pay God for the life you live. But when you take upon yourself to go teach people about God, then they should pay you. You call it offering. They should pay you. That's why you see God always give you a limited knowledge about God, because you guys are into business. So we get God law and we get man-made law. In man-made law, things that you do here is punishable here by man. But in the kingdom of God, you are not a sinner. In the kingdom of God, you are a holy man. In the kingdom of God, there is no hell for you. No hell for you. There is no hell for you nowhere. No hell. God not get hell for you. Because first thing for you are an energy. When you die, you become energy. That body, you only using it to put your mind in it. Your mind is in the body, pushing your body around to do your job for you. So when the body loses its strength and you can't move again, automatically your mind, because we call it mind, we don't call it spirit. Your mind leaves the body. So the body automatically becomes a waste. That's why you say my body, my car, my house. Your house is different from you, your car is different from you, your mind, your body is different from you. You can say my car, my house, my body. So this body here is your body because you inside moving with it. It's just like a driver in a car. It's just like a driver in a car. So the driver here is your mind. Your body is the car that this driver is moving. Sometimes the car can spoil and the driver can die. So when the body dies, the driver leaves. The driver is the mind. So when the body dies, you leave the body. That's why you say, oh, my body. You don't get no thing. My shoes. You and your shoes the same? No. My bed. My car. You and your car are not the same. You and your body are not the same. You are a driver in a car. And the car is the body, the driver is you. So when the car gave up, the driver still moved. Okay, let me finish, then we'll pray. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the prophet teaching. And their teaching destroy what you have been taught that you're going to hell. Their teaching destroy Islam, it destroy Christianity, Judaism, it destroy everything. And this teaching is the truth. The teaching is the truth. Now you see, I will never bow down to you. You will just taught things, nonsensical things. You're not getting no facts about me to indict me into any crime, because I'm a man of God. Because I'm a true man of God. That's why I don't commit crime. You don't know that I don't commit crime? I don't commit crime. Everything I do is just true. No crime in it. That's why police, they don't worry about me. Authority don't worry about me. I just say the truth and nothing but the truth. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and guests, this is the Sabbath. and I have taught you the Sabbath teaching. People will accept what I say and people will not accept it, and that is good, how it look like. But the truth in the end time will rule the world. This is the religion that will kill all the fake religion. Somebody lie to you, say you will go to hell. While the same person tell you, say, oh, when you die, that your spirit will leave your body. So that the spirit God will put in fire. The spirit that don't get flesh again. That you God will put in fire, God will not put it. All this week and sin and benefit and cause anybody man pussy. You don't even check about hell. You know why? Because everything I'm doing, I've been destined by God. Everything a man do is part of his destiny. That you will look at me and condemn me. Oh, Preki, that rude man. Preki, that this, that, but that God made me to be rude. That God put rudeness in my path. In my destiny. Rudeness is part of my destiny. So I have to use it. And God will not do nothing to me. Every time you pass here, you sick, you sick, you sick. You must have been sick. Every year you break it sick. Eh? Oh, I sick what do you been saying that benefit says it, and you break it sick. No. That God carrying me, God getting me out here to take care of myself. Because health does not come by praying. Health comes by taking care of yourself. Your health. It doesn't come by praying. It doesn't come by bending your body down for God to look in your body and you pray. It doesn't come by lifting your hand or to be praying to the sun. The other you praying to God before you get health. Your health comes by taking care of yourself. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Muslim. I'm not a Jew. I'm a Hebrew Israelite and I follow Yahweh. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. My religion is justice and judgment, and I follow Yahweh, the higher God. My God is not man. My God is higher than your God. We don't have the same God. Your God is a man God. That's why when you read in the Quran, you call God He. My God does not carry He. My God is not a masculine. When you read the Bible, you say, He said, He our Father. No, my God does not carry He. My God is not a father. My God, your God is limited to this world we live in, this material world. Your God is limited to this material world. Your God is limited to this material world that you live in. And when your God live in, your God get gray hair. There's a place in the Bible that says the issue of day will come will be saying that your whole hair will be gray. Your God get gray hair. Your God are perfect. Now when you see religion, I told you say religion, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, religion is not for young people, for old people. The symbol of the religion ain't how to get beard. Now young men can get beard. Now young men so will get beard, long beard, gray hair beard. The religions, the dress code religion, where you wearing gown. That big man gown you wearing. What woman that tie hair tie? You have to be woman, be tie hair tie, and be high things. So religion are old people things. Now I can see young people they end up getting themselves inside. No. When you look at all the religion, symbols of religion are so old people things. Now old people created religion. Where you do, mommy? Be you? Where you do? Sorry. Wait, I come wait. Let me finish. Okay? Religion. Don't spoil that. Don't spoil that. Leave it just that. Where are you moving it from? No. Huh? Leave it. Why? Leave it. Why? Huh? Because you have to leave it. Why are you leaving? So, religion are old people thing. That one see young people they put yourself inside your heart, you can't sleep. Look at what happened in Liberia. Other put in a chair, a ring, or in a chair, they lean out, or in the water, pray, the water say, God, I'm blessed. You know, religion, when people have fake so they can be suffering and be smiling. That religion teach people to suffer and smart. So thank you very much for being in the Sabbath. If you get question, come with your question. Let me answer your question. If there is no question, then we will pray. If you get question, come with your question. Come with your question if you get question. Any question, we can answer it. Any question you get, we can answer it. You get question, come with your question. If you not get question, then the prophet will pray, then we leave. You get question, come with your question. Any question you get, come with it. Your pastor will never say any question you get, your pastor says, you don't know your own religion. They go back, I'm busy. Leave it. Where you want to go? Go back. And I want you to go back, dress back. Dress back.
Living key. You don't want to sit down one place.
You don't want to sit down one place, dress back. And I want you to
go. Sit down one place. You'll cry.
Wait, I'll tell you already the mommy picture.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you don't have no question, it means that the prophet message beat you. The prophet message beat you. The prophet message penetrate you, so you need to accept it. You will not get no argument. And we not get any argument. Say, do God have a gender? Okay, this is Frederick Mensa. God does not have a gender. Only things that are created have gender. God is not a creation, so God don't have gender. Okay? The question from Frederick Mensa said, do God have a gender? The answer from the prophet is, God don't have a gender. Only things that created have a gender. Why do they have gender? Because they have to procreate. Gender is about procreation. That's what gender is about. So you are being lied to. That's why they say your God and my God is not the same. My God is not man. My God does not have gray hair. My God don't have gender. So you and myself are worshiping two different things. Somebody say, pray, keep all the good work. I will keep this work up. Yeah, I'm trust I will be here every Saturday night and be pushing this message. I've been leaning on this message. And people are just going astray. People are just going astray and are just saying that with the truth. I need to free people, emancipate people from mental slavery. Now you know that there is no hell. Go and live your life free. Do not worry. That way people worry about death. People are afraid of death because people are scared that when they die, they go into hell. Okay? You see why people are afraid of death? People are afraid of death because they feel that when they die, they go into hell because they're guilty already. Because religion already makes you guilty. You're guilty that you're a sinner, you're going to hell, so you're guilty, so you're scared to die. If you know that there is no hell anywhere waiting for you, that you came and live according to the life that God wants you to live, my dear, you will live like a free man. So pick it, okay, this is Wilfred Love. So pick it, no more Marcus, we're doing God work. So pick it, no more Marcus, we're doing God work now. But always doing Marcus. I told you, say, I bring Marcus. When you see, before you ask questions, you have to know the main. Marcus is part of our life. We will not fail. Marcus is part of our words. But there are time to use it. You can't just get it and just cause Marcus because words are magic. Words are powerful. Words are magic and words are powerful. Words can change things. Words make people whole body to jubo. So Marcus is part of us. And Marcus is part of our teaching. Marcus is part of our DNA. Marcus is part of our destiny. But we have to use it on the appropriate time. Is it okay? This is Murphy Pascal Key. Is Sunday worship good? Okay, no, Sunday worship is not good. Nowhere in the Bible did the Bible tell you to worship on Sunday. Please show me anywhere in the Bible that the Bible says we worship on Sunday. If the Bible does not tell you to worship Him Sunday, and you say the Bible is your guideline because you're a Christian, you Christian, the Bible is your guideline. The Bible does not tell you to worship on Sunday. So you worship Him on Sunday, it's a disobedience to your God. The day that God told you to worship is on the Sabbath, and the Sabbath falls on a Saturday. Someone wrote, Selah Suni. PK, who was Abraham's first son? According to the Bible, okay, according to the Bible, Abraham's first son, that was Ishmael. According to the Bible, Abraham's first son, that Ishmael. Okay, Abraham's first son, that Ishmael, according to the Bible. Now, why the Bible said the Bible never changed it, even though Muslim and Christian fighting over who control who and who God love, who God not love. Other things are bullshit. So long you are living and you get life in you, and you are being possessed by God, God loves you. Only people who are living now, who were made, who exist, God love. So long you exist, God love you. And even after this life, God will still love you because you stay in existence. Because everything that is made does not die. It's only transform and transfigure into different dimensions. So long you are made, you are loved by God. Okay? So, as your question coming, I'm answering it. So we need 2 more questions, then we can pray. We need 2 more questions, then we can pray and leave. Where exactly is heaven located? Okay. Before we talk this is from Melvin Skipper. Okay, Melvin Skipper. Where exactly is heaven located? Heaven is the sky. When you read the Bible, Genesis chapter 1, they will tell you that heaven is the firmament. The word firmament means the sky. The opening space above is heaven. Heaven is above. Heaven is not under the ground. Heaven is not in the sea. Heaven is not in your bedroom. Heaven is above in the sky. The sky is heaven. So they are telling you definitely that when you die, your spirit will go to the heavens. Okay, because the religious people, what they consider to be spirit, they were taking the spirit. You know, they say that God breath in you, so the breath will go in you, then you have yourself, you almost breath. So the breath go to the sky, so automatically all of y'all will be breath there in the air. So is God in the heaven? Melvin Skipper, God is everywhere. Heaven is the sky. God is in the sky. God is on the earth. God is inside you. God is in the sea. God is in the valley. God is in the desert. God is in the tree. God is in the river. God is in your marketplaces. God is in your prison. God is in your hospital. God is everywhere. God does not have a special place that God is there. That's a human being way of looking at things. God is everywhere, my dear. Skipper, God is everywhere. Okay? God is everywhere. So let me see this other question. Sheila Sonny said, from who land did Jesus and Muhammad come between Ishmael and Isaac? According to the Bible, because if I will teach you, I will teach you according to the Bible. Jesus said in the book of Revelation, chapter 22:16, that he is the offspring of David. Jesus says the offspring of David. And what makes it confusing, how can you be an offspring of someone and they say you were not born by sex? How can Jesus be the offspring of David and David's grandson, great grandson Joseph, never fucked and married to born Jesus? So how can you be somebody offspring and you and the person not get, how you call it, biological connection? So you have to look it up for yourself. But Jesus said he the offspring of David. And what about Muhammad? Muhammad is from the Quraysh people. The Quraysh. Muhammad is an Arab. He's from the desert. But the Arab tried to link their lineage with Ishmael. Okay, and Ishmael also have an African background because Ishmael's mother, Ahab, came from Egypt. She came from Egypt. So if the Arabs claim to be Ishmael descendant, then mean the Arab, they are mixed race. It means they are an African as well. Because Ishmael's mother was an Egyptian, and Egyptians were African, and you and myself know. And Egypt is still in Africa even up to now. Okay, ancient Egypt started in Sudan. That's where the ancient Egypt started from. The Nubians. The Nubians started from Sudan before they came to the modern day Egypt that became Kemet, the land of the black. So, if the Arab claimed to be from the descendant of Ishmael, meaning also the Arab are black people. Because Ishmael's mother was an Egyptian. Thank you. Let me see. Was Satan knew he is sinning at the start of? He was just an ignorant. Satan's story is a made-up story. Mohammed Ladin Kamara. Satan's story is a made-up story, Muhammad. You have to think outside of the box. I told you, I said Satan does not exist. Satan is a made-up story to make God inferior, for people to use it to do bad, to lead it on someone else. Okay? Satan's story is a made-up story that show their respect to God and also make people to not take blame of what they do. They say, oh, that Satan make me to do it. Tell me, how will God create something that will want to overthrow God? How will God create someone that want to overthrow God? Think for yourself. Because Satan, according to how religious people make us understand Satan in the Bible and in the Muslim faith, Satan is someone that make you to disobey God. Satan is a person that make you to disobey God, that make you to not respect God, that make you to not follow God. So ask yourself, will God create someone that will make people to disobey God? So why God impose stop to it? And the same Bible, the same Quran, the Bible make us understand that God is not happy with people disobeying God. We have to put it away. People disobeying He. Because the Bible called God He, the Quran called God He. That's why I say all these are limited way of looking at God in human society. So Satan is not real. The idea of Satan was invented from ancient pagan religion, from the Sumerian tablets, and from the Canaanite tablets, where there were war in heaven between Tiamat and Marduk, and between Ba and Yam. So the Ba and Yam story, and what the Bible collected and the Muslim collected to deceive people, there is no Satan. But let me tell you what that exists and is truth. There is no Satan anywhere. What gave the kingdom? What God gave the kingdom? Supposed to, oh, Satan is under the wall and God is up. No, it means that two war you trying to tell us. Whether Satan is in the air, God is under the, and Satan is God is in the air, Satan is under the ground. You're trying to give her two different words. So two different power. There is no two different power here. There is one God that created the whole world and controls the whole world. But let me tell you about conflict, how it works. When God created man, God created life, God created creature, God created them to get balance in their way of doing things. So God gave them good and God gave them evil. The good and evil, God put it in man. That is an attitude that man get in him, that man can use it to balance life. Because God never wanted for men to just be doing good all day. So if they be doing good, then somebody come and rape your man, kill your father, kill your family, and want to kill you, and you say, oh my man, there's a bowl of red for you, eat it and get strength and go kill more. So if you don't want to be doing good, it means people will take advantage of you. They will kill you before your time. They will do anything to you. Because you need to be doing good, you cannot do the opposite. So how can God create good and evil? So God put good in you and God put evil in you. Good is not God, evil is not Satan. They are just behavior God put it in you to balance things. Behavior God put in you to balance things. When evil person attack you to take care of you, what do you do in return? You have to fight back with evil. When evil person attack you, you fight back with evil to defend yourself. When good person do good to you, what you do? You reply with good. So that how it works. God put good and God put evil in you. So you can use it to give life a balance. You cannot be doing good through all your life. You cannot be doing evil through all your life. Okay? So you have to do some and do some. Do some bad, you do some good to balance life, the how life goes. Okay. Somebody said next question. Mohammed Nadim Kamara said my next question. How did Australian kangaroo make it to the north during the Great Flood? Okay, let me tell you this. I tell you, say the Bible story. I'm not a man who live his life according to what the Bible says. If I live my life according to what the Bible says, I will not tell you say there is no hell. Okay, the story of the ark and the flood, the deluge that submerged the earth, that story took place in the Middle East. If you look at that story well, that story took place right in the Middle East. That was a Middle Eastern story. But since it appeared in the Bible, it just looked like it took over the whole world. So if the Bible tells you that the generation that the story took on is the generation of, how you call it, of Noah. There were how many people during the time of Noah? If you check the lineage, there were not even 1 million people. There were not even 1 million people on the earth. So what happens, how you call it, during the days of Noah, it was just in that region. It happened in that region among few group of people. So if I try to use my scientific hematological teaching on what you trying to say, kangaroos, how the kangaroo get there, if they went for kangaroo to bring, let me tell you, there are species that are creating everywhere, every day. Do you know that there are special species that only particular to certain region? Okay, do you know that there are species that only particular to special region you don't see in other region? How it look like? So kangaroo being in Australia does not mean that kangaroo were here at the beginning of time, because there are new species coming on every day. And if we put this into a scientific debate and they try to check the lineage, the age of kangaroo, you will know that kangaroo is a new creature on this earth. You will know that. You know that there have been aliens that came from different galaxies that came on this earth, and they came down different places on the earth, and they were into laboratories creating their own species. Do you know that? So, okay. So kangaroo being in the ark or kangaroo not in the ark, you should ask yourself when the kangaroo came into being. You say, I know you're going to call alien. I will call alien because I understand how the world runs. You think I tell that you're blind like brain? I studied everything. I studied everything in the world. There are strange species on this earth. And they are only in particular to certain region. How they got there? And they don't look like any other creature anywhere. How they got there? Because this word is a long word, it's an old word. There have been aliens on the earth creating species on this earth. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you don't have no more questions, then we have to pray. Then we have to pray. We have to pray. We have to pray. It's time to pray. Time to pray to Yahweh. It's time to pray. Time to pray to Yahweh. This is time to pray. Time to pray to Yahweh. This is time to pray. Time to pray to Yahweh. This is time to pray. Time to pray to Yahweh. This is time to pray. Time to pray to Yahweh. This is time to pray. Time to pray to Yahweh. You say kangaroo have been there nearly 115 million years. They are not new. So come with fact. Don't just read numbers. Don't just read numbers. Anybody can read numbers. 15 million years. So the word is how many years old before kangaroo been there? 15 million years. Reading number is not a thing. That does not show that it's a fact. Now I think they put this into a scientific study and a research. Don't just be calling numbers. Kangaroo is a strange animal. It's a strange animal. There are many strange species today on this earth. Strange species are being made every day. And even scientists themselves, they are cloning things. What made you think kangaroo is not an animal that was cloned? When you look at cat, do you know that cat was cloned? You think that God made cat? Cat was cloned by Egyptians. What thing God really made in particular was the tiger. Cat was cloned. Most of this animal has been cloned. People have been on the earth doing things. And yeah. So have to prepare to pray. Les amis, là, venez prier. Tu es devant le monde, hein, donc enlève ça. Porte quelque chose sur ça. À chaque fois, tu as des choses là. Chante ça. Chante ça. Vas-y. Je pense que tu vas à discours ici. Oui, là-bas, à l'église, là-bas, il n'y a même pas principe là-bas. Tout le monde porte ceci, après vous vous cherchez. To pray together. Oui.
Mettez-vous derrière.
Vas-y derrière.
Attends, viens le voir. Je vais porter son chaud. Livinki, come here. Come here, Livinki.
Je vous attends, hein.
Livinki doesn't listen. It doesn't listen.
Viens, viens. On va passer ici. On va venir ici. On passe ici.
Ah, il passe derrière là-bas.
Écoute,
Écoutez.
ici là, on prie à Dieu. C'est Dieu qui a tout le monde. On veut prier là. On prie dans ton cœur. Il faut pas le prier. Il ne faut pas attendre ton prière. Et dès que tu fais là, tu pries à Dieu. Il va avoir. C'est pas de Dieu. Tout ce que tu fais, c'est pas de Dieu.
Maintenant, quand on chante, écoutez nos paroles et puis répétez après.
C'est ça, tu ne presses pas, je ne sais pas ce que tu connais, tu ne presses pas. Si tu ne connais pas, tu écoutes. Tu as compris? Alors, on se lève la main.
Yahweh slow,
Yahweh slow, Yahweh slow, Yahweh slow, Yahweh slow, Yahweh slow.
Zwoporenko, Yahweh zwoporenko, ara zwopo. Zwoporenko, ara zwopo. Yahweh zwoporenko, ara zwopo. Zwoporenko, Yahweh zwoporenko, ara zwopo. Zwoporenko, ara zwopo. Yahweh zwoporenko, ara zwopo. Diade idokawe, diade idokawe, Yahweh yenyo. Diade idokawe, Yahweh zono. O Yahweh utone mazamure kulunto. O Yahweh utone mazamure kulunto. Utone mazamure wapamesi wankone kulunto. Utone mazamure unebusi wankone kulunto. O Yahweh, Abi Yahweh. O Yahweh, O Yahweh, Yahweh, O Yahweh, Yahweh. De tabi, Ipugaya, Zuokubu. De tabi, Ipugaya, Tadiwo. Manuele, Yetwa Kamyon, Konsukare, Yenura. Manuele, Yahweh Twa Kamyon, Konsukare, Yenura. Regardez, faites comme ça, on ne ferme pas les yeux.
On ne ferme pas les yeux, fais comme ça.
Fais comme ça,
fais ta main comme ça. Comme ça, c'est ton cœur. Ça veut dire, ton prière là, c'est à toi, tu connais. C'est à toi.
Mais au bon cas,
on ferme, non, il ne faut pas ça. Parce qu'il est dessus. Ça veut dire, ton prière est dans ton cœur. Ton prière est dans ton cœur. Tu ne cries pas. Ça avec toi, tu sais qu'est-ce que tu veux. Tu as compris?
Dis ça dans ton cœur.
Dans ton cœur, tu n'as pas besoin de nous dire. Tu as compris?
Ok,
Ça veut dire silence.
C'est bon, je... Soulève la main. Acertou com a Bia? Acertou com a Bia? Acertou com a Bia? Repetei.
Calma, é coisa cá. Hein? Capaz de cá do lado, cá sumo lá, cá blá cá por aí não.
Daddy,
La Bible, não, não pria que eu pressei. Wait.
So thank you for being in the Sabbath. Sabbath is where we come together to worship Yahweh. Thank you. I see you when you see me. May Yahweh give you a heart desire. Even tell him bye-bye. Say I love you.
I love you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.